so much of it is going against this idea of objective truth. Like everyone speaks their truth. Everyone has their own version of truth, and when everyone has their own version of truth, like that's how we could fight so much, is because like we can't even agree on, the most basic things, that truth exists. And like we could come to an agreement because there is one truth, right? Like there is a truth, and we might see it differently, right? And we could discuss, we could have a logical discussion, but that only could come when we both agree that there is a truth. And the goal is to get to that truth. Otherwise, the goal is for me to fight you, and your goal is to fight me because, I'm bad and you're good, or vice versa. Then that's how tribalism comes. But I think like science is all about finding truth, and we don't always we're not always able to execute that successfully. Fine, we're human, but to give up that pursuit, right, to the point where they're saying science is racist,
Yeah.
it's invented by white people, and therefore, all of it is garbage. Like that's the way they could negate science, like call it racist, whereas that's like our best tool to finding truth
Yeah.
that helps us, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's been a number of times in my program with professors and fellow students where I would advocate for something along the lines of objective reality, how objective reality can be a useful concept in the therapy office. And you'd act like I just kicked a puppy or something. I mean, like objective reality is seen as so offensive. It's such like a postmodern, anti-enlightenment type of mentality, school of thought. And it's hard to break that. If you're dealing with two people who accept science, okay, let's look at what the data says. Let's look at different studies. We have falsifiable or unfalsifiable hypotheses. We can kind of look at stuff. And if somebody is saying like, what matters is my truth, there's really nowhere you can go from there.
100% right. And there's this, I love the line, like, don't spit in the well from which you drink. And I don't think the people who deny science and objective truth don't realize how much they rely on it.